Hi guys and dolls, how are you? I hope you're well. Let's just jump right in, dive right in. Let's do it, let's do it. If you are subscribed, thank you. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe and the bell, looks like a little bell icon, to be notified of future videos. Okay, so Mother's Day is tomorrow, and that's not going to be easy for everybody, okay? I cut my so-called family, I cut them off years and years and years ago because I don't like the way they do things. I don't like the way they treat me. They're never going to change, ever. So there really is no point in me having a relationship with them. Just to give you an example, I think I had called, my brother lives with the mother, okay? And I called to talk to him, but she answered the phone. When she knew it was me, she came out of her face and says, "Why are you calling here and hanging up?" I didn't. Well, somebody's doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're going to not waste time. We're going to jump right into dysfunction. We're not going to take a breath. We're not going to hesitate. We just gonna go straight down the road and take a left into Crazy Town. I refuse, flat out refuse, to continue to deal with that. Okay, I refuse, and they're never gonna stop. Now, society treats us like, oh, but that's your mother, you only have one, you know, you shouldn't do that. She took care of you. Da 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 da. Excuse me. Before I was born, I could care less if I was born or not. I didn't make her have me. She got hot in the tail and she had sex, and so when she was irresponsible, she ended up getting pregnant. That's not my fault. That's her fault. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you nothing for having me, conceiving me, putting a roof over my head. That was your responsibility, stupid. Right? I've said this in many videos. That's her, it's your job. You know, and I've also said, you know, she acted like I'm supposed to be grateful. That's like you going to your boss at your job and saying, y'all better be glad I came in today. Your boss can easily tell you, well, you don't have to come back because I don't want you to, you know, go out of your way to do something you don't want to do. So why don't you clean out your desk and get the hell up out of here? All right? It's your responsibility to do your job. Simple, plain, that's it. You know, you don't get cookies for that or anything else. So if you have a dysfunctional relationship, your parents, caretaker, whoever it is that is raising you or has raised you, and they have never had respect for you, this is where your self-love has to come in. You have to love yourself enough to not put up with it anymore. But it's never going to stop. So even if you give them chances, they're going to continue to do what they're doing because that's how they roll. That's how they operate. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. They're used to you not having boundaries. They're used to controlling you when you're young, beating you, berating you, humiliating you. They're used to that. We didn't have a choice when we were children, but we have a choice now. We definitely have a choice now. We do not have to put up with that BS no more. Alright? So, I used to tell people to not cut your, like, okay, I wouldn't come out and say cut your parents off, because that's a decision that that person has to make. But for people who are on the fence about it, and you've never been loved, and you've never been treated with respect, your self-love has to creep into the picture Your self-love has to have boundaries and say, I'm done. I'm done. And not feel bad about it. You don't feel bad about protecting yourself because it is your responsibility to protect yourself. And there's going to be friends, other family members, their flying monkeys who are on their side, knowing that they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're going to try to make you feel bad. Oh, that's your mother. Why would you do that? Oh my God, you sound ungrateful and unappreciative and blah, 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 blah. Hey, what do I always tell y'all? Let it go in one ear, out the other. One ear, out the other. That's what you do. That's what you do. Okay? You do not have to put up with their bullshit anymore. And if, like I said, if you're on the fence about contacting your mother and you look at your previous, history with this person, your so-called mother or caretaker, and you know that they've never had respect for you, my question to you is, why do you still have a relationship with them? Because you have to learn self-love. Once you love yourself and you protect yourself, you're not going to permit that anymore. No more. All right? So you don't have to call her. Ever. It's up to you because this is not going to stop. Let me give you a prime example. Someone that I used to know who I got rid of because she's shady and comes from a long line of narcopaths, and I'm just not going to deal with your shit. I will not, tolerate your disrespect, okay? Anyway, when I was talking to her, she gave a gift to her. Her grandmother always treated her really badly. Insults. You're getting fat, you're so stupid, on and on and on, okay? And the mother, her mother is also, this is the mother's mother, all of them are narcos. And this woman has always treated her horribly. So what does she do? Oh, she got her a gift one time. I think she bought her flowers. Her response was, what the F did you get me this for? Really? Really? She would never see my face again. I will block you on every social media the first time you did that. Because I don't owe you nothing. And I don't have to give you flowers or a gift or anything. But you know what this individual did? Not only stayed in touch with this broad, but when she died, the same person who disrespected her all of her life, when she passed away, she went to her funeral. I want y'all to look at my face real close. Do I seem like the type of person, when you hate my guts, I'm going to your funeral? I probably will not, and if I did, in fact, I wouldn't. If you're an ass, I'm not doing it. But if I did, it would be to be mean and say, I just want to make sure the bitch is dead. Y'all have a good time. And I leave. So since I know I can't behave myself in a circumstance like that, I know I can't, avoid saying something smart ass. I would not even waste my time going. Okay? I just would not. The way y'all, those of you who have kids, the way y'all protect your kids, if you love them, you will protect them. You will fight a grizzly bear for them. You need to protect yourself the same way. Okay? You don't owe them nothing. Father's Day, Mother's Day, I don't give a damn what day it is. You don't owe them zip. Alright? If you make the decision to cut them off, you better block them on all medias, because people will say, I'm not speaking to this person ever again, and then they'll say, but they texted me or called me. Why do they have the ability to call you? Why do they have the ability to text you? You put up every barricade there is, because they will never stop. They will never get a conscience. If they do say they're sorry, it's fake and plastic, and it's only a matter of time before they're evil again. Okay? You make the decision to do this. Snip, 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 snip. You make that decision. And when you do, it won't matter what day it is. You'll be like, okay, well, whatever. It's so-and-so's birthday, okay? And it's Mother's Day, okay? And what you want me to do about that? I don't have nothing to do with that. Or your mother's in the hospital and she asked for you. For what? You said everything you ever needed to say to me. I don't have to go see you in the hospital. For what? There's absolutely no reason. You're an enemy. I don't visit enemies. I don't visit enemies. Okay? And you never love me. You're not going to all of a sudden realize the error of your ways unless you're hoovering. Hoovering is when someone's trying to suck you back in so they can treat you like crap, even worse the next time, as soon as you put your guard down. If they're a narc, they're never going to change. If they have bipolar disorder, they're never going to change. All of those cluster Bs, personality, mental illnesses, narcissism is all up in and through there. They will never change. Okay? You have to get that in your head. And you have to lose the guilt. Alright? If somebody beat you up in high school, alright, all the time, every day they beat you up or called you names, when they're an adult and they're trying to be friends with you, they already showed who they are back then. I'm not saying people can't change, but why even, that's part of somebody's character to have the ability to do that. That's who they are. Deep down inside, that's who they are. No, we don't need to be friends. Get lost. And once you start getting rid of people, you will be surprised how powerful you feel. Because you're not going to lay down and be a victim anymore. You're going to stand up and say, I'm done. You don't even have to tell them you're done. Just be done. Let them figure it out. And don't let nobody, no book, no magazine, no TV show, no family members, no friends of your parents, don't let nobody talk you into trying to reconnect, because y'all ain't never been connected in the first place. You can't go back to what you never had. Okay? So, y'all think about that. If you want to talk about it, let me know. And, you know, I don't feel guilty at all. I've said what I had to say, and I got the last word, and I hung up in her face, and that's all I need to know, and that's all she needs to know. I'm done. Phony plastic bitch. Okay? I don't like phony. I like genuine. That's just me. Alright, y'all take care. If you want to talk about it in the comments below, let me know. And stay cool like ice cubes. Talk to you later. Bye.